Okay, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. So, I wanted to talk about how I haven't had a friendship for almost 5 years. Yeah, it's going 5 years. I haven't had a friendship for almost 5 years. Well, I've had friendships, but once I recognized that most of my friendships were based on the fact that it was proximity, and it wasn't truly because we had this internal friendship, which really started to make me think, am I friends with them just because they're around me? Or I truly would have been friends, and even if we weren't close to each other. And it came down to, yeah, I'm just friends with them because they're around me. They're close to my proximity. So then it came to my realization, that's the type of friends I want to be surrounded with, people who just wanted to be more intentional with my friendships. I wanted specific qualities. That, not qualities, but I just traits that I would have wanted, to have in my friendships. I wanted to be more intentional with my friendships. I just didn't want it to be proximity. And of course, that limited a lot of my friendships, a lot of my possible friends that I could create, because I wanted to start being more intentional. Because I didn't want to just have friends because proximity or because I felt lonely. I didn't want those to be a factor. So of course I learned to be alone. And then I started asking my questions. What are the type of friends I would want to be around? What are their personalities? Where would they be at? Start asking myself those kind of questions. And I came to realize that I'm not actually a really good friend. I started to make that connection that I am very self-centered. I have self-awareness of that. I could be self-centered sometimes. So I started to learn how to stop being self-centered, how to start putting, when it comes to friendships, I could be self-centered. When it comes to family, it's still another question. But I started to learn, once you learn to start focusing a little bit on yourself, you go to the extreme. I always do that. Even when you started saying no, I went to the extreme and only said no to everybody. But now I'm starting to, balance it out. And now I'm starting to learn to balance out focusing on other people and learning when to focus on myself. I'm going to be honest. It is kind of hard not having that friendship, Yeah, not having that friendship. But I feel like it would be harder having that being surrounded with people and feeling lonely. I've felt that and I have not liked it. And I would personally prefer being alone than being surrounded with people who I truly don't want to be around. I always felt, and I also, because I created most of my friendships with proximity, I always felt like I was just, there to fill up space. I knew I was there just to fill up space, so that's why I need to be more intentional with the friendships, because even them themselves decided to be friends with me because of proximity, because we took the same class or whatever it could be. It was one of those reasons. That's what I want you all to start focusing. Are you the friends that you have around, is it because of proximity? And do you feel like you're just filling space out? Or is it intentional? Is it people you genuinely would want to be friends with? That's what I want y'all to think about. Because y'all are worthy of having friends who truly want you to be there. Y'all shouldn't be just that person who's fill up space. You shouldn't even feel like that. Because y'all deserve actual friendship, actual friends. And that's why I always say, it's better to be alone. than to be surrounded with people who just don't want your company. They just want your company because it makes them fill up the space. You are not space to be filled. That you are needed at a specific place, and it's just better off to be waiting alone than to be surrounded with people who truly don't deserve your time. That's what I'm coming from. And I hope this helps. But yeah. Bye. Have a beautiful day.